Hello, good evening. Welcome to my first live stream. So I hope everybody's okay. I'll be with you for the next hour or so. Just having a little chat with you guys, show you what I've been working on, a couple of my upcoming projects, and then do a little bit of modelling with you. So first in the chat tonight was Kevin Stevens saying good evening. Good evening, mate. Hope you're doing okay. Papa Smurf's in as well saying evening. Hello, Papa Smurf. Hope you're all right. So hopefully a few more people will join before I get started. This is my first time doing this, so I'm just trying to learn everything on this StreamYard as well. So what I'll do is I'll switch the cameras around onto my bench, and I can start showing you guys what I've been working on. So if you're in the chat, let me know you're there. Let me know what you've been working on as well. The more you chat to me, the longer I'll be able to talk for, because I will run out of things to say fairly quickly. I haven't got a lot of interesting things to say. So before I do start, I want to do a quick channel shout out for Fest the 67's workshop and Model Maker Dave's workshop. Without them two, I would never have come in and done this live. So thank you guys for giving me the confidence to do it. And go over and give them a subscribe. They will always pimp everybody else's channels out on their streams, but they never pimp their own. So I'm going to do it for you. So yeah, go over, give them a like. They're on 3 times this week: Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So yeah, go over and check them out. They're really good top guys. So Scaling Models is in. Hi Mike, how you doing? Saying hi Grant. He's also saying hi to Kev. Joseph Kelly's in saying hi. Hello mate, hope you're doing okay. Scaly Model saying hi to Papa Smurf and saying hello to Joseph as well. So what have I been working on recently? Well, I managed to finish the West Honda Ponds bike. Typical Tamiya kit went together really well. The only aftermarket, it's a bit out of the box, the only aftermarket I got for it was the West decals from Reggie Model, and the tyre decals were from Blue Stuff, because I find that the Tamiya bike decals can be a little bit hit and miss whether they actually conform to the tyre. So I picked these up off Hero Boy for about £5, and you get a massive selection of different tyre decals for all the MotoGP bikes. So that's ready now to go into the display case. I do like the Tamiya bikes. They're not cheap. Some of them are quite rare now. But if you are lucky, you will pick one up at a reasonable price. I think I paid £60 for the West. But it's an out of production kit, so some of them can go up to upwards of £200. So £60 isn't too bad. Joseph Kelly's saying hello to Scaly Models. Papa Smurf saying hi to Scaly Models as well. Kevin Stevens is in saying, even Dad, looking forward to another newbie. Yes, good luck, Grant. Hope you enjoy your show. Thank you, mate. Hopefully it will go okay, and I won't bore you guys too much. So what I'm working on currently is the Challenger 2. Now, I'm really not an armour builder. I normally stick to cars and bikes and shiny things, but I thought I'll try something out of my comfort zone. So I picked this up, just have a little play around with armour, mainly because I got a big job lot of weathering materials, and I didn't really have anything to try it on. So here it is. So the main build of it is now complete. I've still got to do the tracks. I bought some workable track links for it, which I'm going to be working on later in the stream. But the main body of the tank is all together. So I've got the wheels on, but they will come off ready for painting. They're just held on with little poly caps, so you can remove them really easily for the painting process. The turret, again, that will come off and to be painted separately. And the only bits I've got left to put on is the small guards at the front that they fit on just like that, and the tow ropes, because they go over the side skirt. They go from just there, all the way down to there. So the side skirts again will come off ready for painting. This is just dry fitted with a bit of Tamiya masking tape. Now I can't get that back on, so I'll take that off later on. Papa's now saying he's going to have a go on his laptop. His phone's not keeping up with the chat. Yes, mate, my tablet's doing the same. I've just had to close the chat and open it again on my tablet to see the chat, mate. So I don't know if YouTube's got any issues tonight. It could be that. So there's 8 people watching. What's everyone else been working on? What's on your benches? So let me show you the tracks. So with the track, they're individual track pieces. They're from Bronco. I counted them last night. There's 456 individual pieces, 3 parts per link, and 76 links per side. So again, this is going to be something brand new to me to try and fumble about with these tracks. So I'll give you all a laugh later on and try and do the first 10. I'm thinking of doing them in blocks of 10, and that way I won't lose count, because I'll get to 55 or 60 and lose count and have to count every individual link again. So yeah, we'll have a little go at these later on as well. I want to talk about an upcoming project soon, but I'll hold fire on that, see if we get any more people in. So what I'll do is I'll start building these tracks. So what I'm going to use is some Tamiya white glue, because it doesn't dry as quick as the extra thin. And we'll have a little go. So we'll count 10 out of the tops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10. Count 10 bottoms. And then the little link that goes between each track, we need 10 of them as well. 9, 10. Right, so if you look at the instructions as well, I've already cut all the bits off the sphere, as you can see. It's saying to the grey bits is the bits that you need to remove. They actually don't exist. They're not on there at all. These bits are. So what it's saying is to put this bottom piece down, but if you look on the edge there, is the part where it actually goes through the wheel. So I'm going to build them upside down and then turn them up. So I'm going to put the top, one of the top pieces, flat like that. And then what you want to do, with my tweezers, it'd be easy with tweezers if I can find them. There they are. So what I'm going to do is I'll put this bottom piece, get a little link, so I can zoom in a bit for you. And that just sits on the edge. So I'm not using any glue yet. That's just going to sit on the edge like that. Okay. And I'm going to also, because it's the first link, it's got to join up at the other end, I'm going to put one on the other side. That's now come out. Could be here some time. Hold in there. Probably not the easiest thing to have picked to do on the first live stream, but there we are. We're doing it now. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a small amount of the Tamiya white glue, and what I've done is I've taken the big brush that comes with it and I've replaced it with the extra thin brush, because it means that I can be a bit more precise on where I put it. So if I hold that with tweezers, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of glue just on there and on that side as well. because you put too much, they're not actually going to work. And then you just place that over the top, get it into place. Straight up a little bit. This is why the white glue is better, because it gives you time to fiddle around and get it in position. So that's the first link. And then essentially all you do is you just keep working along. So now the first one's done, we only need to do the one extra piece. So then we get another top. Double glue on there. Put it into position. Press it down. They are quite tight fitting to go. So really, if you didn't want to use glue, they probably would hold, to be honest. But I'm just using a little bit of glue because if I don't, let's see, I've messed up already because I forgot to put my link in. So that needs to come back off. Put my link on. So let's try this again. Sorry guys, I thought I was in shot then. Do apologise. Put your link on and try again. Small amount of glue. Put that on the top. And just push it down. There we go. So it was my fault. I forgot to put an extra link on. Let's just catch up with the chat. So Primetime Modeling's in. Even everyone thought I'd pop in. Yeah, hello mate. Welcome. Thanks for popping in. Make sure you check out Primetime Modeling's channel tomorrow. Him and he's with the three amigos, Scaling Models and Butcher That Model. They'll be on from 8 PM. And this week they're going to invite guests in to join them. So we look forward to that, guys. Scaling Models is saying hi, Phil. Primetime Modeling saying hi to Mike. Kevin Stevens is saying hello to Phil as well. Primetime Modeling saying hi, Kevin. Papa's first back saying, right, let's try again. Yeah, hopefully you're right now, mate. Like I say, it seemed to have caught up now on my tablet, so hopefully you'll be okay. If anyone is just joining us, we're fumbling about with some tracks this evening. Try to look like I know what I'm doing. So we've done 2. Only another 155 to go. So in the kit, there was actually kind of rubber band tracks, which weren't too bad. However, I just think I'm going to get more of an effect that I want to get with individual track links. Because what I want to do is create a kind of dusty, weathered effect on these tracks. Because this tank obviously served in a rack, which is very dusty, deserty, and the reference pictures I'm using, it is quite well weathered. And as I say, I want to try and weather this up using my new weathering stuff that I've got. So hopefully that will sit on there now. It really is fiddly to do on the camera. So that's in position. That's one amount of glue. And then place it on top. So that's 3. So Kevin Stevens is saying evening to Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf saying evening to Kevin. Joseph's just subbed to Prime Time. Prime Time's just saying thanks to Joseph. So yeah, anyone that's not subbed to Phil over at Prime Time, do head over and have a look. So they're doing a live show tomorrow night, 8 PM. Again, if you haven't subbed to anyone else's channel, head over, have a look. We all need to help each other out with the subs. When I first started this YouTube, I never thought I'd get to 160 subs. And if it wasn't for other people pimping my channel, I probably wouldn't have done. So we all need to sub to each other. The more subs we get, the better it is for everybody. So I have that link the right way around. That'd be why it won't go in. There we go. So we're on a roll now of finding my rhythm with these. He says, maybe I should just not speak too early. Hopefully, once these are finished, they'll be workable. They'll be together anyway. I can't guarantee they're going to work. Be workable. And hence the reason you only need a small amount of glue. Because if you get the glueware into any of the workable parts, they won't. So just a small amount of glue on them top bits. And they just place in and go down. So the eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed that I have a new logo. So I've rebranded the channel, sort of a rebrand, and I'm planning on making some more videos and just being a little bit more up to date with stuff, not just on YouTube, over my Facebook page as well. And I'm also looking at doing some stickers. So if any of you would like a sticker, let me know. Either message me on Facebook, links in the description, and my email address is in the description as well. So if you'd like a sticker, let me know. And once I've got know how many people actually want them, I will order them and get them sent out to you. So I will post them out. Dad's saying the rhythm method really helps. Papa Smurf is saying, so I've heard. Yeah, I haven't got much of that doing these tracks, mate, I'll tell you that. We are going to persevere, though. So once we've got these tracks together, I'm going to paint them in. I'm going to paint them in steel to begin with. And then what I'll have to do is go and paint every single, the other side. So these parts here are rubber black. So what I'll do is I'll paint them by hand probably, because it'd be quicker than masking everything up. Scaly Mods was saying, I think everyone in your first stream should get a sticker. Yeah, by all means, I'm happy to send them out. If people give you their name and address, as soon as they arrive, I'll get them out to you. Dave's in from Model Maker Dave's Workshop saying, hello everyone, hello mate, hope you're doing all right. Welcome. Scaly Mods was saying, hello Dave. Papa Smurf saying, oh yeah, like the sound of that. Yeah. Like I say, send me your name and address and I'll get it sent out to you. And Papa Smurf saying, hi Dave. So yeah, the more stickers I send out, the better for me, because it gives me a little bit of pimpage. Dave's trying to be funny already. Nice to see Grant's on track. Lol, I'll get my coat. Yeah, it's on the hook, mate. Watch the door as you go out. I've got used to Dave's sense of humour. Yes, mate, I'm struggling with these Bronco tracks. As I showed you in the stream yesterday on a hangout. I said I'd be doing these at some point today, and I've saved them for now. So what you could get, they do jigs for these tracks. However, I wouldn't know where to get one. And when I got these tracks, I thought, well, I'll try them freehand first, but you can buy jigs, which would make this job a lot easier. Because the problem I'm finding is they're sliding around the bench quite a lot. So what we could do is put some masking tape down. That might stop it moving a little bit, but I'll see how I get on with these 10. For the next 10, I might put something down. I'm only going to do these 10 on the camera, I think. There are some other bits I want to show you. And then hopefully by the next time I do my next live stream, it's next Monday, the track should be done. It says. Dave's just saying, you're a brave man. Kudos for doing them live. Yeah, I had to do something tonight, mate, with modelling wise, and it's pretty much all I've got left to do. So, yeah, we're good. We're fine. With the support of the chat, we'll get through it, mate. We'll get them done. I'm just glad it's only 3 parts per link. The problem I find is it keeps slipping out because it only just sits on the edge, and if you touch it, it just comes out straight away. Let's move now. Apologies if you guys can't see. I'm trying to keep it in the camera. My big fumbling hand's in the way. So this is a sign of things to come for my upcoming project, which some of you are going to see because it'll be done live. So if you think this is fun to watch, me getting in a mess with these, you'll love what I'm going to do next. Let's come out again. There we go. Okay, Skullfish is in saying, good evening, virgins. Hello, Skullfish. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Papa Sir saying, evening, Skullfish. And Kevin Stevens saying, hi, Dave. Skullfish is saying, Grant, tape a couple of coffee stirrers to your mat and build the tracks between them. Yeah, thank you, mate, for that. Sounds like a good idea because they are moving around. I think I've got some coffee stirrers. So once I do the next 10, yeah, that's a good idea, mate. I'll do that. Thank you for that. So there we go. We have our first link, first set of 10. And they seem to be workable to me. So yeah, I'm happy with them. So far, so good. Kevin Stevens saying, Grant, you have a jig on your Challenger tracks. How do you mean, mate? Do you mean on the rubber tracks that I've got, or are you on about one I can get? Let me know, mate. So let me see if I can find a couple of coffee stirrers, and I'm going to try what Skullfish has just suggested. What I'll do is I'll grab some tomorrow. I've got to pop out tomorrow, so I'll grab some tomorrow for the rest. So if I grab the tank back, just take off this up a bit. Just take off this turret. I'll also take off this now. Kevin Stevens saying, sorry, didn't realise you have the rubber tracks. Yes, mate. Unfortunately, yeah, they are rubber tracks, so which is why I've got the Bronco set. The ones in the Ryefield models set are linkable workable track links, and they've got a jig. Whereas yeah, this is the Tamiya one, mate. So Scaly Models is saying hi to Jace at Skullfish. Skullfish is saying hi to Mike. So what I want to do is take all these wheels off now, because my plan for tomorrow is to get this into primer, and then get some main colour down. So I've picked what I think is the right colour. It's saying a TS spray, but I haven't had time to get a TS spray, so I'm hoping that XF59 is going to be about the right colour. It looks slightly dark to me, so I'm thinking I might put a little bit of white into it just to lighten it up a bit, because when I come to the weathering and doing the shadow effects, I'll be making parts of it dark again. So I don't want to make it too, I don't want it to be too dark to start with, because when I add a little bit of black to make it darker, it's going to be too dark. So let's get some mounts ready to put these up. So what I do with the wheels, because there's a small poly cup in the middle, I get these little micro brushes to clean my airbrush with. And once I finish, I just cut the little tip off the end, and I use them to mount parts. I've also got some with crocodile clips, which is helpful for gripping other bits and pieces. So I'm going to just push that in just slightly, and that will hold itself in the poly cap. It's smaller than the attachment on the tank, so it's not going to affect the poly cap's workability in any way. So this drawer is a bit of a mess now. I did have them separated, but because I put the tracks in the other drawer, I needed 3 drawers. So I've had to put all of my mounts into one. Like I say, I normally build cars and bikes, so when I've got this, I had to go out and buy stencils for the wheels. Because the way I'm going to do the wheels is, once I'm going to paint them all in rubber black to start with, and then I've got this little stencil thing here, and I'm just going to put that over and then paint the inside. I save masking up. I really don't like masking anything if I don't have to. So if I can find a cheat to do it, that's for me. And then, like I say, I'm going to make it quite dusty. So I'm thinking the rest of which I had quite a lot of chipping, so I'll do a little bit of chipping on it. Give it an oil wash. And I got some dust and dirt deposits from AK. Just grab them. So sand yellow deposits. So I might put some of that on. And generally just have a play around. What other weathering bits have I got? I might use. I think the Kursk Earth might be too dark. I might see what I can do with the Africa Dust effects as well. It might be the slightly wrong shade. However, I can get around that because I can line it up. And I've also, I might mix a little bit of sand and light dirt from the UMP washes. So these are fully mixable. I've only ever used them once, and that was to make a pigment. So you can actually make your own pigment out of this. So you pour it into a little cup, little bottle top, and leave it to dry. You get what resembles a pigment because they're just clay based. So as the water dries off, it leaves a pigment behind. So yeah, that's the main parts of what I'm going to use for weathering. And I'm going to go and buy some Winsor & Newton oils to do some fading. Not fading, rendering even. I think it's called rendering. I've been watching videos on YouTube about how to weather things. So if anyone has any tips or any good weathering videos to watch, let me know. Because it's fast approaching where I'm going to have to start weathering this thing. So it's 7:30. So about halfway through the stream already. It's flown by. I haven't bored you so much. So I think it's time to have a little chat about an upcoming project that me and a few other people are going to be taking part in. Now, thanks to a certain YouTube channel, getting everybody hooked onto these, I've gone and bought a diamond art. And the only two people that have seen it is Colin and Dave yesterday in a hangout. And they laughed at me because of my reaction when I opened it out and said, oh, what have I let myself in for? So the plan is, this is going to be built live on air. And judging by what's just happened with them tracks, yeah, this is going to be interesting. So make sure you tune in when it does go live. I know it's myself, Dave from Modern Maker Days Workshop, Colin over at Festive 67's Workshop. I think Ross is doing one as well, and there's a couple of people that are waiting for theirs to arrive. So I picked a Big Ben theme. So you get the river in the bottom, and then Big Ben. And when I saw these, I thought, wow, there's quite a lot of different bags there. 22 different colours on this alone. So yeah, this is. I'm looking forward to doing it actually because it's something completely different. I've never done anything like this before. And if it's nice, I'm going to put it in a frame, maybe put it on the wall. Dave is saying, you diamond. Yeah, cheers, mate. Professor saying, Nat has a lot to answer for. Yes, she certainly does. She's wanted to see this. She was badgering me yesterday to see it, so now she can see it. Professor saying, it's not as bad as it seems. Mama Smurf does it all the time. Yeah, I'm going to watch Nat's video on how to do it. You get a little tray. However, they're quite close together. So what I've got these little boxes. I don't know if I've got 22 of them, but I've got 15 perhaps. So what I'm going to do is put my diamonds in here and then mark up the front so I can then have them all laid out next to each other on the bench. So yeah, if you want to laugh, come over and watch us when we do these. So I haven't actually opened the diamonds yet. All I've done is I opened it, unfolded it, looked at it, and folded it back up again. Because I wanted to do it on the stream. All these bags. So Dave's saying, get yourself a wax pencil, mate. Yep, got one, mate. It's on its way. So what I'll do is I'll put all these into the separate bags, into separate pots. I haven't actually, what are they a resin-based material? Papa Smurf saying, any ideas where I can get one for Mama Smurf? He's asking Dave. I got mine from UMP, mate. They do a pick-up pencil for photo etch. So I'm going to give that a go. Hopefully that's the right thing. We never know. So I just want to have a look, see what these are made of and how this pen works. Is there a technique to this pen, or do you just see there's diamonds everywhere already, all over the bench? They're going to be everywhere by the end of this. So I hope they give you extra because yeah, I'm going to need extra, I think. Don't mix the bags up either. Okay, so how? Okay, so they've got a flat bottom, so that's good. I'm not sure how this pen would work. Okay, I have to ask the expert on that, I think. But yeah, I'll probably use the wax pencil. It seems like it's going to be an easier option, to be honest. So yeah, that's one upcoming project I'm doing. And being as the tank builds on its way to being done, I'm going to be waiting around quite a lot for bits to dry on that. So I thought I fancy doing a car. I haven't done a car for a while. I've done a few bikes. I did the tram. Kevin Stevens is saying, dip it in the wax cube. Oh, okay. I see now. Okay. All right, let's give this another go then. You see, I'm glad you lot are here because I really do not have a clue what I'm doing here. So let's have a little look at this then. I wonder what that cube is for. So touch that on there. And then, does that pick it up? Okay, I see. And then it drops. Yeah, this is going to be fun. So thank you, Colin and Dave. Thank you for persuading me to buy one of these. You only asked me to get it because you persuaded me to get it because you know that I'm going to be a calamity with it. So thank you. Dave saying, yeah, have a look on eBay for wax pencils. Papa Smurf saying thanks. So yeah, as I was saying, I want to build a car next. However, I don't want to do a bog standard car. I want to do something a little bit different. I was having a look through the stash yesterday on a hangout and said, I'm not going to buy any more models. I'm going to build what's in the stash. So this car has been in the stash from the first time I went to model shop when I got back into the hobby. So I'm going to have a little go at the Model T from ICM. So yeah, it is a car in as such. However, the building of it is a bit different to a normal car. Whereas there's no sort of main body. So it's all separate. So everything's going to be attached at the end, I think. Don't look in the instructions. So everything, I think, yeah, it's built onto the chassis. And then you build around the edge. So again, some different techniques in this, because normally you don't see many of my interiors in my cars because they're all buttoned up. So I don't really go to town on the interiors, whereas this is going to be completely open. And I'm looking forward to trying the seat because they're like a leather material. So yeah, we can have a little go at this. Now, this roof. So if anyone has any tips, the roof is supposed to be made of, I'm assuming, some sort of cloth material. In the kit, it's just a piece of plastic. So I'm wondering if there's any way we can sort of replicate the cloth look. If anyone knows if they do any aftermarket for it, because just putting a plain bit of plastic on the top is going to sort of ruin the effect of that. So yeah, any tips, gratefully received. So Dave's saying, "Hey mate, you're so very welcome." Yeah, I'll get you back, mate. I'll get you back. Don't worry. You can do some tracks for me. So let me put these back in here. Move them over to the side. And once I get off the stream, I'll put all these into my little boxes and pots. So Kevin Stevens is saying toilet paper and PVA. Okay, so would you make like a paper mache and then put it on, make the effects you want, and then leave it to dry? Is that what you mean, mate? But yeah, thank you for that. That's a good tip. Definitely be giving that a go. I think I'll probably strip the chrome as well because it's not the brass parts. Sorry, yeah, and they're not the nicest. So we'll have a go at stripping them. And what I might do is maybe build that each week on the stream. So let me know what you think. I can't do any spraying on the stream because my spray booth's upstairs, but I can certainly build up the car on the stream. So yeah, if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing on a future stream, let me know. If there's any other things you want to see from the channel, again, let me know. I've got a couple of reviews coming up this week, reviewing some different things that I wouldn't normally do. So yeah, branching out in the modelling field, should we say? So yeah. So all I've got left to talk about really is all the upcoming shows this week. So hang on, Dave's just saying lens wipes, tissue paper, and lay out the smoothie slowly with thinned PVA. Okay, mate. Yeah. Thanks for that, mate. I might give that a go. Kevin Stevens is saying, build up in layers like a filo pastry, not patterned or embossed. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Like I say, it's something that we could do maybe on the live stream. And then if I'm going wrong anywhere, you guys can shout at me. So yeah, that's the plan for the live streams going forward, is to pick a kit and build the kit. Nothing too complicated. And every Monday I'll just build that, and we'll see the kit come together all together. And I won't work on it unless it's spraying any parts, unless I'm on the stream. So tonight at 9 PM, make sure you tune in for the E-Model show with Ted, Fox, Chris, and Festa. Tomorrow night over on Primetime Modeling's channel, 8 PM, the three amigos. So it's Primetime Modeling, Scaly Models, and Butcher That Model, doing their themed show. And this week, people are allowed to be invited in to talk to the guys online on the cameras. So yeah, tune in for that. Wednesday 4 PM, Thunder Buddies are back building their Thunderbird 2. So tune in for that. It'll be a good laugh with Model Maker Days workshop and Festa 67's workshop. 7 PM, you've got midweek makings over on the Gross Models page. He wasn't there last week, so I think he's got a new project to start this week, so that'll be interesting. 9 PM is a new show over on Dexterous Crafters channel, which is Wednesday's Late Crash with David, Eric, and Nat. So head over there, give them a like, and support them as their new stream. Thursday, 8 PM, it's Gross Models Evening with everyone. So he's invited everyone to come in onto the stream with him. So that'd be good. Friday at 3 PM, join Fox for Fallout Friday. 4 PM, the bodybuilders are back doing a Huey update. Their Hueys are nice. Yeah, I've seen that in person, and it really is quite a size. So yeah, definitely be tuning in for that. And then 8 PM is Friday Gem with Dexterous Crafter. Saturday 3 PM Skyrim Saturday was with Fox. 8 PM the Saturday Night Crash, which this week's been hosted on Steve's channel, Totally Scale Models. Sunday 9 AM is Models for Heroes. 11 AM Sunday Parade with Model Officer. 12:30 the Bodybuilders Sunday Brunch. Again, every week is a really good show, where it's just a good chat, a good laugh, and they show off everyone else's work, which I love to see that, mate. Love to see everyone's work. Dave saying Butcher That Model is on Thursday at 2 PM, mate. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. I did have a quick look through YouTube to try and find all of the bits are on, so tune in to Butcher That Model on Thursday at 2 PM. At 7 PM, at 3 PM, it's the Warhammer Sunday with Fox. 6:15 is the In-Between Shows show with Dad over at Scaly Models. And then is it Chris or Ted in the evening? I wasn't sure. I couldn't find any streams that are up, so I'm sure someone will be around on Sunday evening doing a stream. Next Monday, 3 PM is Lewis building his Lancaster. And then I might do an earlier slot next Monday. I might do 6:30 and do a little bit extra, 6:30 till 8 probably. Where we'll get started on the Model T. So that's all the model shows that are coming up this week. Joseph Kelly saying, thanks, Grant. Yeah, no worries, mate. So yeah, thanks everyone who's tuned in. There's 11 watching now. It's 10 to 8. I've run out of things to talk about, to be honest. So all I can do is thank you for tuning in for the first stream and supporting me. Look out for any new videos coming up in the week. If you hit the bell notification on my channel, then you'll be notified whenever I put a video up. Anyone who wants a sticker, message me on Facebook or email me. The links are both in the description down below. And as soon as they arrive, I'll get them sent out to you. And anyone has any stickers that they're willing to send to me, again, send me a message and I'll let you know my address and I'll display them on a sticker board when I do all my videos and stuff. So thank you very much for watching. and I will see you next week. 6:30 till about 8 o'clock, we'll start building that Model T. So thank you for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye bye.